Some more details which are coming in. Remember, we had accessed the first images of Dr. Shaheen Shahid, and these are doctors, a number of these doctors who are working in multiple cities from Faridabad to Jammu and Kashmir. It's a multi-state operation which has been carried out. Now, let me tell you a word on the role of Dr. Shaheen Shahid. There was an AK-47 linked to the case which was found in a Swift Desire that has been with Dr. Muzammil. So these doctors were in complete sync with each other. They were constantly in touch with each other. In fact, Samarth is reporting from outside Dr. Shaheen's Lucknow residence. So the questions will be asked, what is the role of each and every doctor? Dr. Shaheen here, we want to understand what is her role, because you know a number of these doctors have been arrested and associates have been named by the police as well, because it's about weapon sources, tracing procurement chains, and also their possible use of university laboratory facilities. All these are a subject of investigation. Did they use the university laboratory facilities for making some explosives? That's also a subject of investigation now. Go ahead, Samarth. What are you seeing outside her Lucknow home?
See, Dr. Parvez Ansari is a member of Integral University, and he is being on the run, and that's why when UP ATS and local police along with the Jammu Kashmir Police reached at the Madhyan residence of Lucknow, the residence was locked. And the second target for the ATS and the police team is currently here. As you see in the visuals, the police teams are also moving across this particular lane from one place to another to assess the situation, because this is the area of Shaheen. क्या आप लोग को शाहीन को लेकर कोई जानकारी मिली अभी तक? अभी तक शाहीन को लेकर कोई जानकारी मिली? Clearly seen and sense the situation out here. The police teams are moving from one place to another, as we showed in the live visual, and this is the locality, this is the narrow lane where the residence of Shaheen is located. But as per the police sources, she hardly stayed at this particular place because it was her maternal home. And if you talk about the connection, what you were asking, it is being said by the police sources that she has a deep connection with those terrorists who were arrested by the UP ATS, Gujarat ATS and the Delhi police, and they can have some links to the Red Fort blast. And if you see the visuals out here, this is one particular area, lanes by lanes, a long queue of houses out here, and in this particular narrow lane, there is a house of Shaheen. Though we cannot reveal the exact location of the house because police hasn't reached at this particular time, but this is that particular area of Lal Bagh. If I particularly mention the name of area, it's the Khandari market, the Khandari lane area of Lal Bagh, where the location of Shaheen is being reported out here. And if you clearly come across at this particular position, this particular area, then you can clearly get the sense what UP ATS team, because what we are getting from the sources, shortly we will see the UP ATS team along with the Jammu Kashmir Police and the local police would be coming at this particular place and will start the raid at this particular location. And if you see the visuals clearly out here, you will get the sense about how deep this particular locality is. Though this is the area, this is one lane out here and this is another lane out here. So it's quite a challenge for the policemen as well, for the ATS as well, to ascertain what exactly is. And it's another big question is because they reached the Madhyan location of Lucknow, but before they reached, the main accused, what we say a co-accused in this particular matter, had fled. And we can also sense something like that could also happen here. But what we are getting from the sources, that the house of that particular lady is empty and nobody is inside. It's completely locked. But as ATS team and the police team will be reaching here shortly, we may expect some action out here, be it like the raid or the interrogation out here. But locals are moving at this particular areas from one place to another. But yes, the wait is on for the police and the ATS team. Back to you.
Samarth, a word on where was Dr. Shaheen arrested from?
Maria, the Shaheen's arresting took place in Faridabad, but her maternal home is in Lucknow. And what we got from the ATS sources from Gujarat and Delhi, the home is located in the Lal Bagh locality. So police want to ascertain some part whether there is some connection, or if there are her parents still residing in this particular location at the place which she might have told the policemen in the interrogation, then they must come here, because we saw how the UP ATS team along with the Jammu Kashmir Police reached the Madhyan area, because that area had the residence of that particular doctor who had the slip of Integral University pasted on one of the vehicles, a car placed outside that particular area. And when we spoke to the people, the other residents of that particular area, they clearly said that yes, they have seen that particular particular doctor many a times, but for 3 to 4 days, you can clearly expect from the day of arresting of these 3 terrorists, that particular doctor of Integral University is on the run. So that clearly shows if he hadn't done anything wrong or if he hadn't had any connection with them, he must not have fled. And that's why ATS teams have reached at this particular location in Madgaon. And the second location for them is this particular Lalbagh area, this Khandari lane. And that's why they are here. And that's why you will expect some raid-like situation in Lucknow, Lalbagh as well. Back to you.
All right, Samarth, we'll keep coming back to you.